What up, y'all? It's Greek, back with another edition of Make a Beat Monday. I hate wearing those masks. I basically just smell my breath all day. So I went to a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert like a month or so ago, got these bandanas, and now to help protect other people from COVID, I just walk around all the time like I'm gonna rob them. It's great. But yeah, these bandanas are way better. I don't have like sweaty, disgusting face all the time. I'm rocking these from now on. Anyway, it's Make a Beat Monday. I've been listening to a lot of Nino Man recently, and in case you haven't heard of Nino Man, kind of this underground dude. He's had a couple releases, does all these freestyles that all of them have like over 1 million views on YouTube, and he absolutely spits fire. This dude's co-signed by Jadakiss, who's one of my favorite of all times. This dude's definitely a star on the rise. Got bars for days. So with an artist like this who can spit, I would usually just do a remix to it, but he's so new that he doesn't really have any acapellas out or anything, so I'm not gonna be able to remix him. But for Make a Beat Monday, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make a beat for Nino Man. My friends really like him too, so they keep telling me to send a beats. Most of the stuff I've listened to with Nino Man are just like freestyles online. They're like over just old classic beats or whatever. So to make a Nino Man type beat, I went through and listened to his album to try to get a feel for what kind of beats that he likes. Well, he didn't really rap over boom bap, and he doesn't really rap over too much trap, but all of his drums sound like kind of like new school drums. As far as the BPM go, I mean, sometimes it's as low as like a slow trap beat, and sometimes it's up in the high 90s. So sometimes he uses samples in a lot of his beats. Sometimes he has, a lot of other instruments and like synth sounds and, sounds from VSTs and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going for just like a East Coast, New York hip hop beat. And I found this sample. It's a freaking high heel platform stepping on the top of a city called On the Town. Seems very New York to me. And so yeah, basically I'm just gonna use the sample to make a beat, pretty much like I do every other Make a Beat Monday. Let's get it. Alright, so with this sample, there's a lot of different places that I want to chop. One thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, so it has these like little piano section loops right here. So I'm going to open up an FPC, empty it out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole little loop right here and make that a pad. But then I'm going to take this other section where it hits just on this one part and make it a pad too. That way I can play the whole loop, or I can start the loop at a different little section right there. Gives me a little more opportunity for variation. I'm going to do that with some of these chops. Oh wow, has to be the best rhythm I've ever had on FPC. I am getting better. Still gonna quantize it though. Alright, so there's the 8-bar loop, which is pretty cool. I just don't really want to do for these drums. It's not gonna be boom bap, it's not gonna be trap, it's just gonna be a hip hop beat. So let's just find some cool drums and smack them around until this beat sounds cool. Alright, let's get a good kick. Alright, now we need to figure out what the hell we're going to do with these hi-hats. So I don't typically layer a bunch of extra sounds on top of the sample. Usually I just like to make the sample stand out. But with this one, I just felt like the sample was kind of open, and Nino Man typically has like just tons of instruments in all of his beats. So I found this like synth that I wanted to add on top. I pitched it up a couple octaves, take focus away from the sample, which has that dark, deep piano, so they don't occupy the same space in the frequency spectrum. I think the pattern's mostly good right now. I'm probably going to go back in and change it at the end, but we're just going to roll with this for now. Alright, that's pretty much it for all the patterns. Let's go ahead and arrange this sucker and call it a day. Alright, so I did a bunch of stuff to the beat. I changed up this pattern here a little bit. It's not as many notes. It sounds like this. And for the intro, we just got the classic reverse crash going into the beat. This one has a couple more elements I'm typically used to. Usually, I just like to find samples and then just have them stand out on their own. So I don't like to add a bunch of other instruments or whatever in the background. This particular beat in Nino Man, usually a lot of his beats I've noticed on his albums, they're just filled out with instruments and they got stuff all over the place. So I kind of tried to do that. Although, in my opinion, he's a lyricist. He needs to have beats that are more open. That way you can just listen to what this man has to say. So yeah, I got a lot of different hats and percussion, and I added that extra synth sound in there. So definitely going to spend some time rearranging this and tweaking it and mixing it. But I think this came out tight. I think Nino Man would absolutely kill this beat. Nino Man, where you at? Let's get it. But thank you again for watching Make a Beat Monday. If you got any questions for anything I did in the video, definitely let me know. I'll do a tutorial about it. If you got any tips for me, just how to make these videos better or how to become a better producer, definitely let me know as well. Again, this is Greek Indian Hip Hop Beats, aka Greek, aka Dat Boy. I appreciate everyone watching. May your beats stay crispy, and have a good one, y'all.